just from the comfort of your home and your cell phone, you can buy gold, sell gold, and then if you make a good financial decision, you make some money.
Yeah, that's it. How do you make that good financial decision?
Go ahead and pray, please.
In Jesus' name,
Amen.
Lord, we thank you for this training session. We ask that you give us wisdom. We want the facilitator. We ask that you give him wisdom and speed.
I'm going to pass on to you some very useful information now. Okay, so I always begin by telling you not to think that this thing is something that I'm just going to do one. I'm going to show you just one thing, and then it works like abracadabra, and you just start to make money. It doesn't happen like that. Okay, so it will take time, and then you have to be willing to say, okay, yes, I want to learn this thing over a long period of time. Okay, so not really learning over a long period of time. You just need to learn some things, and then you apply them for some time. Okay, that's the practice part, because a lot of people like to take away the area where they have to practice, and then they want to just start making money. There is nothing like that, except you are relying on false hope, as gamblers do, except you're relying on luck. Okay, but if you're looking for emancipation, you're looking for financial breakthrough, sometimes you have to follow some of the processes that are on ground, that are palpable, things that you can see, formulas that you can follow for 3 months, and then they will change your life. Okay, so forget about thinking of how you can make money overnight. Okay, most of the time it doesn't work. All right, if Forex is the place where people come in and then they pack money and go home, Nigerians will every Nigerian will be a Forex trader. All right, so a lot of traders who work with me, they've been in the market, they stay in the market, and they trade right. All right, so it means that we have what it takes to make you a good trader, to make you rely consistently on the Forex market to make money. Okay, we're not talking about making money today and not making tomorrow. We're talking about making money consistently. That is important. Okay, that you can rely on Forex and say, okay, today I'm going to be able to make 100K by the end of the month. That's what we're saying. All right, it's easy for you to open a chart and make 100K in a day. But what we are saying is make it possible for yourself to be able to make this same 100K consistently. That's the essence of this meeting. Okay, so if you have a different goal, this meeting is not for you. Okay, so I'll go over the slides real quick. All right, this is the disclaimer. Okay, again, if you want to make any financial decision from this meeting now, this is me telling you expressly that I am not going to be held liable for such decision. Okay, so trading is risky. If you're going to put in hard-earned money to say, okay, I want to buy this thing, I want to buy gold, or I want to buy this because I believe it's going to appreciate, and then I will sell and make money. That's not the essence of this class. If you want to make such decision, you need to contact your financial expert. If you are a financial expert, then let it be that you made the decision yourself. Okay, so that's the essence of this. Okay, so these are the things we're going to cover in this presentation. All of this information, cover all of this in this presentation, all of this. Okay. All right, so these are the apps you're going to download. Now tomorrow I'm going to make sure, I want you all to download this app. If you can do it before the workshop tomorrow, I'll appreciate it. But if you have issues doing it, tomorrow in the workshop, I was supposed to begin by 11 o'clock. So I should be there, let's say 10 a.m. So those of you who have not downloaded your app, come in earlier so that you can get all the apps that you need ready. Okay, you need to download MT4. Go to your Google Play Store. You find MT4 there. Okay, it's a blue icon. All right. So you find MT4 there. All right. Look for a broker, then download their app as well. You can do FXTM, can do OctaFX. These are local brokers. Okay, or at least these are brokers that have they have their offices here in either Lagos or Nigeria. Okay, and you can access them directly. Okay, here the registration for Okta FS is very easy. You just need your NIN. Okay, that's all. Your NIN slip. Okay, just that. You can register here with that. Okay, but for these other guys, you need a federal ID card, some sort of federal verification like your driver's license, okay, or something like your voter's card or international passport. I'm not talking about passport photograph. Okay, your international passport. All right. So you need, these are the things you need to verify on platforms like this. There are other things like proof of residence. Okay, the proof of residence is something like your statement. Okay, so you can go to your bank to print out one page of your statement. You snap it and upload it. Any of these ones you snap and upload. They will verify your account, then you can put in real money. Mind you, these guys are like your normal local banks. Okay, so they have to verify that you are an individual, a human being, okay, before they allow you to own an account with them. Okay, because if tomorrow you pull out $20 million from your brokerage account, they should be able to identify that, oh yes, he took the money out, because I mean, there's no SARS anymore, but I know there's SWAT now. Okay, so if you're driving your Benz and then you actually cashed out from your brokerage account, okay, nobody's going to question you because you did your verification. This is called KYC. KYC is know your customer. All right, that's why they're taking all this information. All right, so they pick up this information and then create a valid account for you, just the same way your bank does. Okay, so if it happens that you're cashing out a lot of money, they can defend you. Okay. All right. All right. Thank you. Okay. The last guys. I like to use them. They are IC markets. I use them a lot, even though there are lots of limitations to this. In fact, for IC markets, you need three things to verify your account. You need your valid ID card. Okay, you need a valid ID card. You need your proof of residence. Okay, you need your proof of residence, which is your bank statement. And then lastly, you need your ATM card. Okay, so it has to be either MasterCard or Visa. Okay, so it has to be Master or Visa. All right. So take note of all these things, guys. All right, because you're going to create this brokerage account tomorrow when you come. Okay, so even if you cannot do it immediately, you can create the account, and then before verification, you need these things for the verification. You don't need it to start trading. Okay, so this is important for somebody who has already mastered how to trade. All of this is for somebody who is already a good trader and wants to, fund his or her trading account. Okay, so before you can make withdrawal, you need to have verified your account. So that's what I want you to understand. So, but you can create this and start practicing without these informations. Okay. So, but if you have them, you just do it at once, so that once you're ready to go live, you don't have to start struggling with verification. You would have done that already. And then all this happens online. All you need to do is to snap it and send to them. Okay, so all these apps, will download them tomorrow. Okay, at Razak Balogun of Adeniro Ogunsoya. Please take note of that address also. Okay, so you need to put up Trading View. Okay, I like to talk about Trading View because this is where you meet other good traders, both good and bad. Okay, but you see other traders and their ideas, the ones that have one or two things to buy or sell, you will see them, all of them on that platform. Okay, and then Telegram is good because that's where you meet other traders as well. The informations are saved on Telegram, so you can install Telegram if you haven't done that. Right, and we have a good group on Telegram where we have massive information. Okay, and there's a calculator you need to install. Okay, it's called Forex Calculator. Search for it on your Google Drive. Okay, so it's called Forex Calculator. It has something like an FX on the screen with buttons. Okay, so look for it and install it. Tomorrow I will show you how to use it. Tomorrow I will show you how to, if you have, let's say you have 10,000 Naira in your trading account. Tomorrow, with the help of this calculator, I will show you how to make sure you don't lose more than 200 Naira on one trade. Okay, this is 2% of your account size. All right, so I'm going to show you how to make sure you don't lose more than this amount in that workshop tomorrow. So please, those of you who are around, make sure you come around, okay? And then those of you who cannot make it down to Adeno Obusonya, just follow us on the Zoom app. Okay, we're going to stream it live. Now, what this whole presentation is going to do for you is to introduce you to the financial market. Okay, and this is it. All right, this is everything. Okay, so they call them asset classes. All right, so you have currencies, you have shares, you have indices, you have commodities, you have energy, you have cryptocurrency. All these things this is the financial market that you invest into. Okay, we know that Warren Buffett is one of the richest guys in the world. Warren Buffett was investing in shares, okay, during his time, all right? He was putting his money here, okay? And then also here in indices. So, and then he had a company, this company focused on these investments. And then later he built a textile industry, Berkshire, all right? But then he was a heavy investor. He invested as much as $400,000 that became millions of dollars. That's how he made money, okay? So that was then. A lot of them, they put their money in shares, right? The ones that did, they made money when the market rose, okay? So all these things are asset classes. And then I like to say that anytime you see any inspirational quotes telling you to become an investor, to try and invest, this is what they're talking about, guys. They are saying, look for something, an asset class. Find one, at least one. There's nothing wrong with having two. There's nothing wrong with dividing your portfolio into percentages. And then saying, okay, I'm going to put, let's say I'm making 50,000 naira in a month. Okay, if I'm making 50,000 naira in a month, I'm going to bring out 10,000 naira for investments. Long-term investments, guys. Don't rely on this country for pension. Okay, so now this 10,000 naira, you have 40,000 naira to enjoy with your family. Okay, now this 10,000 naira, you will now, as an intelligent person, you don't save it in the bank. I don't know any human being who has become wealthy from saving money in the bank. Okay, so the intelligent thing to do is to spread it. You can now say, okay, from this 10,000, I'm going to put 4,000 naira into maybe cryptocurrency. You know, you come to cryptocurrency and say, okay, I'm going to put 4,000 naira into cryptocurrency. I'm going to put maybe I'm going to buy some gold. You know, I'm going to buy some gold with 3,000 naira. All right, buy some gold with 3,000 naira and keep. Okay, and then I'm going to invest in maybe shares or in the Forex market with the remaining, I have 3,000 left. Okay, so this is dividing your money into 3%, 30, 40, 30. All right, so you have three asset classes that you have chosen. All right, now I want you to understand something now, guys. You might think this is little and it makes no sense, but I will tell you what, in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years, you will not believe what you can take out of these savings. Remember, you're putting 10,000 naira aside every month. Every month, you do it for 1 year, you do it for 2 years, you do it for 5 years, you do it for 10 years. Is huge. Okay, so I'm also working on something here, guys. A lot of you come into this market thinking that you can make money overnight. That's not what happens here. None of this asset class can make you rich overnight, except you're a gambler. You can come into this market and gamble. But if you are relying on, you're a family man, you have to feed your kids, you need something consistent that can help you to generate income, that can help you to pay the bills. You need something that can generate consistent income. As a Forex trader, you can make 20% every month. No questions asked. It means that if you have 1 million naira in your trading account, you can generate 200,000 naira every month on the average. When I say on the average, I mean that some months you make below 20% and then some months you make above 20%. But on the average, you're making 200,000 naira every month. This is consistent income. This is reliable. If you come into the market and say you want to use 100,000 naira to make billions of naira or millions of naira, you're going to lose your 100,000 naira and you're going to remain an amateur. So guys, what I'm saying in essence is this. if you're coming into this market, bear in mind that all that is feasible is around 20% per month. Okay, around 20% per month. It is achievable. Okay, I know I generate more than 20% in a month, but I'm just telling you. Okay, of course, if you're more aggressive, you make more money, but then you have more potentials of losing more money. Okay, if you're less aggressive, what we refer to as being conservative, you risk less and make less, but then it's consistent. Okay, and then I always like to tell you guys that forget about the money you are making. Concentrate on being able to generate this 20% in a month. Focus on the skill. Focus on the skill. I cannot emphasize this enough. If you can generate 5% a month, you're a valuable asset. What I give to the bank is 5% every month. And they are okay. These boys have millions of naira. So focus on generating a consistent income. That should be your goal. Amateurs misplace their priority. They come into the market hoping to make high profits. That is not the goal of an amateur. That is not the goal of a new trader. The ultimate goal of a new trader should be focusing on acquiring the skill. Learning, that's your goal for now. The money will come naturally. You can't even help it. Once you now know how to make generate a particular income or consistent ROI, ROI means return on investment. You know that I am worth 10% profit every month. The money comes naturally. There are thousands of people who are willing to give you money to trade for them. So what you need to do for now, guys, is focus on acquiring the skill. All right, don't worry about making money now. Money comes naturally. As a matter of fact, if you want to make money at all costs, don't rely on your own intelligence. You are just coming in. There are lots of traders that can help you to generate income while you are learning. So, but don't look for people who will give you 40% in a month. It's wrong. In the Forex market, you can actually make 40% in a month, but it means that you are risking as much as 40% of the capital. And there is no intelligent person that wants to do that much. Okay, so what I'm saying is there are things that are feasible and there are things that are not feasible. What is making it possible for us to get as much as 20% in a month in the Forex market is because Forex is the largest. Okay, Forex is about $6.6 trillion. Okay, $6.6 trillion. $6.6 trillion. Now, you know what it means? It means that there is enough money to go around. All right. The next to Forex is shares. Shares is $20 billion. All right. And then talking about what is realistic. Guys. In the highest return on investment that we have seen on shares is by George Soros. He made 40% in a year. Okay, so I'm saying this because a lot of you will come to this market thinking that you can just come here and double money, overnight. It doesn't work that way. Okay, it doesn't work that way, guys. All right, so please, I want you to bear it in mind. It doesn't work that way. All right, so like I said, shares is about 20. Okay, it's about $20 billion. Okay, so you can see this is operating in $1 billion. Meanwhile, Forex is operating in. Okay. It's not there. Don't worry. Okay, so Forex is operating in $1 trillion. $6 trillion. So we can make as much as 20% in a month. Whereas those that are trading shares, they can only make about, let's say, roughly 2-3% in a month. Okay, so please bear that in mind, so that when somebody tells you that they are going to double your account or double your investment, you know that these guys are just liars. And then look at cryptocurrency, guys. In crypto trading, it is impossible. I'm telling you emphatically. Okay, it is impossible for you to make consistent income from cryptocurrency. Now, I'm talking about the guys that come to you and tell you that they can invest your money in BTC or Ethereum, and then they will be giving you a return on that investment every month. Guys, is a lie. Go and open a BTC chart and look at it. Okay? Did you say you can't hear me? Okay, good. All right. So go and look at a BTC chart. Let me show you what the chart will look like. I don't know if this thing will allow me now. Let me show you what the chart will look like for a simple BTC chart. Okay. Now, this is time against amount. All right. Now, if I plot the graph, you are going to see something like this. You're going to see something like this, you know, something like this. Now, you know what this thing means? It means that overall, this thing is appreciating, right? But it doesn't mean that every month I can generate income from it and send it to people. Okay, if this is January, February, March, April, May, June, July, yes, let's say around May, there was money. Okay, there was money. But what happened around let's call this October? Around October, there was no money to give anybody. There was no money to give anybody. Let's say now, okay, yes, right now BTC is doing very well, it's going high. Okay, there is money. It doesn't happen like that every month. So don't allow anybody to tell you that every month they will generate a particular ROI for you. It's a lie. It's a lie. Even if you are trading it, let's say you are trading it, it's not very easy, because when the general market, if I'm trading on exchange and I'm trading BTC against Ethereum, BTC against Ripple, BTC against all the other guys, right? If I'm trading them against each other, when you look at any cryptocurrency chart, anytime BTC is rising, others are rising as well. Anytime BTC is falling, others are falling. So if I exchange this with this, it means both of them are depreciating. So I can't make profit. Okay, the only place where you can make ROI, I'm telling you now, the only place where you can make ROI is in Forex trading. That's the only place. You can make ROI on shares as well. You can make ROI on indices. But look at the problem here. If this thing is $20 billion and this thing is $6.6 trillion, I will stay here. Because the volume here is too small. What about this? This is lesser. This one is lesser. This one is even lesser. This is even lesser. This is even lesser. And then what did they do? Now, what the Forex trading now did, the brokers now did was, they now did something they call CFDs. CFDs is called contract for difference. It means that they can open up a chart where you are buying a copy of that thing. You are buying a copy of gold, not actually buying a bar of gold or a hard gold. So all of this is contained inside Forex. That's why this is bigger. Okay, so I can place trades on my chart and then expect that by the end of the month I can make a 20% return. Of course. Okay, so can you buy gold and then the gold value drop? Yes. But you know that over time it will appreciate. What about crude? Yes. Okay, so what do you do with these guys? You invest them for the long term. And then you learn how to trade Forex to generate an income. Okay, so these are all the asset classes. All right, I'm sure you can see my screen. You can see the examples of each of them. Okay, so we're going to be, for the sake of what we're doing to make more money, we're going to focus on currencies. And then mind you, in touching currencies, we are treating CFDs. And then we are also going to be touching all these guys. We're going to be touching them, okay? But I trade on currencies mainly, the 28 of them. That's where I stay. That's where I stay. That's where I make my money. All right, you can come in tomorrow and then you decide to do something else. No problem. Okay? The next chart, the next slide is very interesting. It talks about how much, how much you could have made if you had bought shares. Okay, that's why I said, guys, think about the long term. Think about the long term. It's very important that you think about the long term. All right, so if you buy shares, okay, sorry, this is the order flow. The order flow of what we are doing. All right, and I'll just take a minute to explain this. All right, so as a retail trader, you and me are retail traders. All right, we do not have enough money to buy, millions of gold, worth of gold, or Euro USD and all of these guys. We cannot buy directly from the CBN. Okay, so what we do is we open a brokerage account. All right, so we open a brokerage account so that our brokers can now I told you a brokerage account is all those things I was mentioning in the other slide, like the FXTM, Opta FX, Hantech Global. All those guys are brokers. Hot Forex, all these guys are brokers. What's their name? IC Markets. All these guys are brokers. Now they are analogous to GT Bank. Okay, they are analogous to Fidelity Bank, UBA, all of them. They operate the same way. The only difference between the brokerage accounts and the local bank accounts is that these commercial banks, they keep your money for you. They just save your money for you. All right. But you see the brokers, if I have money in if I open a brokerage account, I verify my account just the same way you do with a normal local bank. You submit your passport, your ID card, all those things. You do it with your broker. Now they verify your account. You can put money in that account. If I put $100 in my brokerage account, this $100 can appreciate or depreciate. But if I put $100 in or 100 naira in my bank, it stays that way. The last time I said this thing, somebody said it's a lie that it reduces. Okay, so yeah, so it stays this way, okay, because it's a savings account. All right, but if you put in a brokerage account, you can buy things. You can buy silver, you can buy gold. All right, you can buy anything you like. You can buy it, and then if that thing appreciates, this your $100 will not be $100 anymore. It will become, let's say, $122. This cannot happen in your local bank. Okay, so what do these brokers do? The brokers, they will take our $100 and buy in bulk from CBN. Okay, that's what they do. So they are the middlemen. Okay, so you can't trade Forex unless you have a brokerage account. Okay, and then these brokers and your local bank, they work together. If you put your $100 in your brokerage account and you want to withdraw it, they send it to your local bank. Okay, so if you make a profit, you want to withdraw your $22 here, you just order the withdrawal. They will send the equivalent of $22 to your GT Bank. Okay, that's what the broker does for you. All right, so that's the important thing I have on this slide. This is just showing you that you can't go directly. Even the Aboki, those guys that give us exchange, they can't go directly to the CBN. Okay, they have to pass through either the commercial bank or thereabouts to go to CBN. All right, except those who have large volumes. They have volume that is large enough, they can operate with CBN, but we cannot go directly. That's what I'm trying to let you know. We can't go directly. Okay, so please take note of that. All right, so you're going to get a brokerage account tomorrow, guys. Okay, now this slide is interesting. Now, talking about thinking, having long-term perspective. If you bought Apple, this is Apple. Many of you know Apple. Many of you are watching this live session from your Apple phones. Okay, so if you bought Apple, you have shares with Apple, you bought it at $10. Okay, look at here, this is $10. Okay, so if you bought around $10 as at 2007 was less than 200 naira. Sorry, $1 was about 200 naira, less than 200 naira, as at 2005, 2007. Okay, so it means that $10 will be, sorry, it's naira. It means that $10 will be 2,000 naira. So if you have put 2,000 naira into these iPhones, their company, Apple, if you had put that 2,000 naira there, by somewhere around here, okay, 2015, I'm talking about 5 years ago or 4 years ago, your 2,000 naira, which is $10, will be worth 66 million naira. It means that if you go to your brokerage account, if you had put in 2,000 there and you had bought one share of Apple, what you will have sitting in your brokerage account today, withdrawable to your local bank, is 66 million naira. I'm not talking about today. I'm talking about in 2015. By today, of course, it should be more than that. I mean, if you look at this, okay, by today, it will be worth more than that. As I speak to you now, the general market is recovering and rising. Okay, so around 2015, it will be 66 million naira. Around 2020, 2019, it will be a heap of money. Okay, now what I'm trying to say is, our parents didn't put in this money, and today the market is here. It's around $260, around $200 now. We are also not buying for our children. You got to have a long-term mindset when you come into the financial market. You have to think long-term. You cannot think that you are looking for somebody that will give you money today, tomorrow, overnight. No. You got to come into this market with the mindset that I'm opening your eyes to all of this information. Personally, since 2015, I have been buying BTC, Ripple, Ethereum, and again, I'm going to emphasize that I'm not giving you financial advice. I'm just telling you, come into the asset class and buy something. Don't buy it because you want to satisfy your present need. Buy it because you want to take care of your children. You want to emancipate yourself from poverty. You want to live wealthy. Wealthy living means operating, from the comfort of your homes without lifting a pin. Warren Buffett makes millions and billions of dollars today because he was able to come into this market early enough. Imagine, I'm talking buying just $10. Imagine someone who bought $400,000. Imagine somebody who bought $400,000 worth of this when it was priced at $10 each. Imagine what kind of money he will have. And today we're celebrating him as the richest or one of the richest in the world. Why not? He knew it. Okay, so the amount here is 2,000 naira. Is little. But think about what 10 years is. That is what you are offsetting. That's what I want you to understand. In 10 years, it will be worth more. Keep it somewhere where that 10 years will be valuable. 10 years is going to pass anyway. Whether you are doing it or not, it's going to pass. What we are saying is this. Put your money somewhere where by 10 years' time, it will be worth something. It will be worth something, guys. So make up for, you don't have money now, but you have 2,000. You don't have money now, but you have $100. You don't have money now, but you have 10,000 naira to put in somewhere. I'm saying now, put that money somewhere so that since you don't have capital to raise capital, the years will make up for that lack. If you did not enjoy in your 20s, you can arrange yourself to start enjoying in your 30s. It's very possible. If you didn't enjoy in your 30s, come on. Don't let 40 pass you by. What if 40 passes by? You have 50, you have 60, you have 70. What happens afterwards? You have 80, 90, 100, you have 110. You can make it up in a space of 1 to 3 years. I'm telling you from my experience. You can make it up in 5 years. You can make it up in 10 years. That's what I'm talking about. Think long term. Forget everybody that is trying to lure you to make money in 1 day, in 1 month. It's a lie. This thing is natural. Why a lot of people don't do it is because they lack patience. Look at one of the best quotations in the financial market. It is talking about what? Patience. You need patience to be able to stay for 10 years. You think 10 years is a joke? You need patience. A lot of people lack it. So they are looking for where to, they are aggressive and looking for where to multiply their money overnight. And then what happens? They get blown out, and then 10 years will pass and they will still remain poor. Even if you don't want to have it for yourself, I mean, what about your kids? Today, as I speak with you, when I want to go out on a date with my woman, I don't spend a dime. You know what I do? I cash out from her ROI. I cash out from her ROI. This is ROI, means return on investment. I have put by a certain amount. I have put by a certain amount that every month generates a certain amount that I spend on my woman. That's what I'm saying. Is wisdom. Is wisdom. Somebody say he's not hearing. Please let me know if you're hearing me. All right, so guys, I'm taking my time on these slides because this thing is a mindset thing, and if you don't correct it from the embryonic stage, from the fetal stage, from the beginning, it becomes a problem when the person is mature. Okay, the best time to kill a giant is when it is small. All right, so when it becomes a giant, it becomes difficult. Right, so you have to understand how the financial market works. That's what I'm doing. That's my job right now, to explain to you how the financial market works. Don't come here with unrealistic expectations. There are no money doublers anywhere. Anybody who is preaching that gospel to you is trying to dip his hand into your pockets and elope. So you got to be really careful. Financial advice is given freely by anybody who has ears to listen. But you can't come in contact with what we're doing here and you still fall prey. Okay, so please, I will proceed for the sake of time. All right, yeah, this is just a money chimp. You can do this to easily know what you can obtain from an investment. Okay, so this is realistic as it can be. All right. What I have here is, this is somebody who is making 20% in a month. He will get times 12, he gets 240% in a month. If he gets 240% in a month and he has a $100 account, okay, he has a $100 account. It means that, and then he's working a job where he can put in about $100 every month into that. Instead of putting this money into his savings account, he puts in this money into his brokerage account, and he continues to trade his plan and makes 20% in a month. He's going to generate $4,420 by the end of 1 year. Okay, this year to grow is 1. So he would have made $1,000 is about 460. 1,000 is 460. Okay, 460K. That's $1,000. Okay, so if I have $4,000 here, it means that we are talking about over 2 million naira. So if he's putting in, if he starts the account with $100 and he's saving $100 every month, and he's trading and making 20% every month, he will make over 2 million naira by the end of the year. $100, don't think of $100 too much. $100 is 46,000 naira. If you start your account with 46,000 naira and you are depositing 46,000 naira every month, by the end of 12 months, your 46,000 naira and everything with your 20% ROI will give you over 2 million naira in that account. I'm talking about 1 year. So this is just changing the values. Okay, this is somebody who started with 46,000 naira, and he, instead of putting $100, he was putting 4,600 naira every month. So he's depositing 4,600 naira every month. He's going to have about 748,000 naira. Okay, so he's putting 4,600 every month, $748. Okay, which is close to let's say 400,000. Close to 400,000. Okay, over 300 and something thousand. What he's putting into this account, mind you, is 4,600 every month. Okay, 4,600 naira every month. Okay. Now, what about somebody who it's not a must that you begin with $100? You can start with $10. Okay, but I like $100 because I know that you can manage your risks better if you're starting from $100. Okay, so if you don't have $100, go and look for $100 to start your account. Can you start with $10? Yes, you can. But look at the problem. You can hardly trigger any trade with 20 cents, which is 2% of your account size. So there's no point. So if you're starting with $10, if you're planning to start with $10, which is 4,600 naira, you're going to use FXTM cent account so that your $10 will become 1,000 cents, so that you can risk 20 cents per trade. It will trigger. It's going to trigger 20 cents per trade. I even advise people who have $100 to change it to cents so that they can use 200 cents per trade. Because if you try to use just $2, some trades will not open, and then where your stop is might be too far away. So if the gap is too far away, you are going to be risking, and you want to risk $2. What will be required here if the trade goes against you might be $5. So it means that if you lose one trade, you have lost more than 2% of your account size. That's not acceptable. Okay. So yeah, I always say it, go and get capital if you want to be a Forex trader. If you don't have capital, like I didn't, I was trading a $100 account. Okay, I was trading a $100 account, but I was doing 1% per trade. Okay, max was 2% per trade, which is $2 on my $100 account. I traded this thing for some months, and then the bank called me. It was Zenith Bank. They called me. Of course, the broker sees your history. He sees your performance. I was consistently making around 30-something dollar. I was making around $30-something each month on my $100. 30-something means I was making as much as 30-something percent. Okay. Now, what this means is that I am consistent and I am worth 30-something percent every month. Now, if this is my expectancy, as we call it in the market, the broker notices, the bank notices, and then they gave me a call. They told me they have arranged for a flight for me to come down to Abuja because my location at that time was Port Harcourt. So I went to Abuja and I had a meeting with them. And then since then, guys, my life has never been the same. That's why I keep on telling you, forget about making money. Focus on getting the skill. Know what your expectancy is. Focus on knowing that me, Comfort, Chika, Charles, Blessing, Amarachi, Victor, I can generate 5% in a month. That's all. It's enough. Your money cannot make you rich in Forex market. You need investors' capital to make money. So let it be that when an investor gives you his capital, you can make a certain percentage on it. That is what we are saying. You can make a certain percentage on it. That is what I'm saying here. So if somebody comes here and says he wants to give you this 240% in one day, the person is a liar. Is it possible? Yes. See, I said it. That I can take you can give me $100 now or $10 now. Okay, sit down with me, just sit down beside me. I'm going to open a trade and I will flip this $100 or $10 to $1,000. I can do it. I am exceptionally good. I can do it. Now, but can I do this over and over and over and over again? No, nobody can. Why? Because there is no winning, there's no strategy. There is no method of trading that works 100%. If my method works 80% of the time and I use it to change this money to $1,000, making a profit of about 1,000%, it does not mean that I can do this again. There is a 20% time when my system doesn't work. If Nemesis catches up with me and I meet up with my 20%, I'm going to lose my $100. So when you come to the market, we can flip money. I have girls that are extremely good. They can sit on their screen and flip money. Now, but what do? Do they come and then change your capital that you have invested with CD Forex? Do they change it to millions of naira? No. They make sure they generate the 15% which we give out every month, and then they keep a little for the company, to keep running. Can they do this consistently for 600 years? Yes. They can. Why? Because this is Forex, guys. It works. When you come into the market with greed, you get bombed. And then you go out and tell somebody that Forex is not real. Forex is real. Forex will always be real. I have so much accredited to Forex. I was desperate. I wanted to learn, and I learned. I'm not married, but I believe I'll be married soon. I have a decent woman. Okay? Forex. I have a building in Lagos. Forex. Forex, guys. Okay, guys, these are some of the ways you can generate money besides actually trading. Okay, yeah, of course, if you pull the trigger as a trader, yes, you make money, obviously. And I've told you what can be made. Around 20% in a month. Yes, you can make that. What about investing? Yes, there are safe ways of investing. If you know that you cannot make the 20% by yourself, there is nothing wrong with giving a good trader to manage the money for you. There is nothing wrong with investing in other channels. I have showed you there is cryptocurrencies, there is shares, there is so much. Okay, and then you can offer Forex education. We charge a lot actually for teaching people how to trade. We are offering this training for free from now till the end of the year. Okay, to mark the opening of the office here in Lagos. All right. So, but from January, we usually have 4 sections every year. Okay, so we have 4 sections every year, January to March. Okay, that's 3 months. All right, and then we have April to June. Okay, it's just like that. All right, we have 4 of them, and then each of them is worth 110,000 naira. Okay, so you pay 110,000 naira, you can book one of the seats at the office at ShopRite at Obusoya. Okay, so you book one of the seats. Then when the seats are consumed, we will normally take entries all the way and then open them for April to June, and then next July to October, just like that. Okay, so but if you want to, I mean, sometimes we allow installments. So in installments, you pay. If you're paying at once, you're going to pay 95,000 naira. All right, but if you are paying in installment, you pay 60,000, you pay 50,000 first, and then you pay 60,000 next. Okay, so that's the installment payment. Okay, so at the sum of everything becomes 110,000 naira for these 3 months. Okay, so we broke it down. If you look at our brochure on the Telegram channel, you are going to see the breakdown of all of this information. Okay, so I'm not going to give you the details here. All right, so those of you who want to get more information on this, you better let us know so that we can make arrangement, because some people have already started booking for January. Okay, so but I want to assure you that as I'm talking to you, there's nothing in me that is telling me, okay, this is free, so don't give them content. Okay, so I'm releasing my content raw as it is. All right, so you can take advantage of the openings we have from now till the end of the year to learn and sap everything and go into the market and do exploits. Okay, so you don't have to take the January course, except you want to just maybe stay with us and then yeah. Okay, so yeah, it's enough for you to just take the courses from now to January. I will keep on teaching you like this. Those of you who can come to the office, you come directly to the office. Those of you who cannot come to the office, you can follow us live from your homes. Okay, yeah. All right, guys. Okay, so that being said, I will continue with the list. This list is I think one of the best lists you can have when it comes to ways of generating money from the market. Okay, so yeah, we also have I mean, besides providing Forex education, some of you will learn. Yeah, sure, the workshop will be better than this actually. Okay, because I'm going to be performing directly, I mean, physically with you, so the workshop should come out better. Okay, yeah, trading service. Yeah, of course, it's the same thing though. It's the same thing because almost everything I've learned or that I know in Forex trading, I learned them online. Okay, so those of you who cannot make it to the place, nothing is going to change, right? So you still get every information. Okay, you can provide trading service also. Of course, that's when you have learned. So that's what we're saying. So by the time you have learned how to do this whole thing, you can provide signals. Okay. Yeah, you can maybe when before taking your trade, if you feel that gold is going to appreciate, you can is a call. We call it a call. Okay, you make the call, and then you broadcast it to maybe your friends or your subscribers, and then they pay you a subscription fee for doing this for them. You make money with it. We're not even talking about trading now. We're talking about additional income. Okay, so yeah, there are custom indicators. Those of you who you have a particular idea in your head, you design the indicator. I have several algos that I have made, okay, that I use, especially for risk management. And then I always say that I am a very good trader, not because I analyze the market better than most people, okay, but I'm good because I manage risks better than anybody I know. Okay, I mean, there are people around me who say, oh boy, buy. You know, I don't buy. Okay, because managing risks has kept us in the market for this long and it's keeping us in the market. Okay, so there's no point trying to be too smart. Okay, then you make EAs. EAs are robots that will take trades. They trigger the trades directly in the market. Okay, so you can take those EAs. All right, they are called expert advisors. Okay, you can build them and sell them. I know somebody who sold EAs. He sold the EAs for $500. Okay, he sold them for $500 each. So you give him $500, you get the EAs. He programs it into your MT4, and then it starts to run and it starts to trade for you automatically. Okay, but I don't do robots for trading because the market fluctuates. Okay, so the nature of the market when you design your EA might not work when the market changes. All right. So yeah, what about referral commissions? It's possible. I have brokerage accounts and different areas where a lot of people have created accounts. Okay, and then these guys. Okay, and then these guys, yeah, we're not giving. Just contact me if you have any personal information. Okay, so that we don't delay the class. Now these guys, they give you some money, some percentage for telling people about them. Okay, it's the same thing we do at City Forex. City Forex, this is introducing broker. This is most brokers have this package. All right, and then what about IP? IP is introducing partner. Introducing partner is ongoing at City Forex. Okay, so if you introduce somebody to us, you receive 5% for 12 months. All right, so if the person invests, let's say 100,000, the person continues to receive 15,000 every month. And then you, for telling them about us, will receive 5,000 naira for 12 months. Okay, I know somebody who receives over ₦1 million on IP. Okay, he was the major person that made us to come out to Lagos. Because we had so many customers in Lagos, we had to come down. All right, so you can make a lot of money from affiliates, IPs, IBs. All right, and then you can, what about writing a PDF? You can write a PDF and it will be running online. And then this PDF will generate dollars for you. You can sell one PDF at $1. You can sell one PDF at $10. If 1,000 people buy your PDF at $1 each, you've made $1,000. No sweat. All right. So yeah, all of this is possible. You make money. You can make a heap of money by learning this business. Okay, you can make a lot of money by learning how to trade. There are some people that don't even trade anymore. Okay, they are offering all these other services, and then they're making money. Okay, so you carve your niche when you come in here. You carve your niche. Whatever works for you, you stick to it. Can you provide mentorship? Yes. You can, and you make a heap of money. Do you provide market analysis? Yes. I do this for the banks. They want to know, what are you looking at? What are you buying? What do you think about gold? What do you think about crude? What is happening to dollar? What is happening now? Okay, as an expert in currencies, what is going to happen to dollar? Should we hold on to dollar or we should let it go? And then you can tell them, and then they pay you heavily for this. I have summits, I have audits also with the banks at the end of each month. All right, and then this is what we're talking about. We're looking at the market, we're looking at the previous month, the charts. We're now projecting into the future. They pay you for it. You can teach people one-on-one. They pay you heavily. You can write codes and scripts, make money. You can provide hedge fund services. A lot of people, this is what City Forex is. Okay, City Forex have traders, and then we generate an ROI for the investors. You can also do copy trading. If you are a good trader, you can provide copy trading service to your friends and family. And then you take a percentage of the money you are making for them. You can provide risk analysis, of course, to the banks, to financial institutions, research and development. All of this you can do. Okay, guys. So please, you don't just, it's not just trading, guys. Not just trading. You can do other things and you make money. All right. Yeah, and then there are lots of mistakes that we make. Yeah, a lot of us rely on our intelligence to make financial decisions, which is inappropriate, is wrong, is very wrong. You cannot think that because you are smart in class, you can come into the financial market and know what to invest your money into. It's a lie. What we are operating on here is different. There are things to know before you put in hard-earned money. There are many things to know. There are many things to put into consideration before you put in hard-earned money. There are many things you have to learn before you now say, okay, I think this is going to happen. Let me now invest here. Okay? So you don't rely on your smartness to make financial decisions. It's wrong. The same way you need a doctor, the same way you need a lawyer, is the same way you need a financial expert. And then I'm also saying with this opportunity that I can be for you a guide. I have a lot of people that have called me and I've saved their neck from losing millions of naira. When somebody calls you and is promising you to give you a certain amount, you have to look at the business model. You have to look at what is going on in the background of the company before you now put in hard-earned money. These are some of the things that you need to do. And that's what happens if you have a financial expert in your life. So you need one. All right. So, I mean, I'm not saying that you should make me your financial expert, but I'm just telling you, you need one. Okay. You need one. And I'm not even going to charge you anything. If you call me and ask me, okay, this is, I'll just tell you, okay, from my own opinion, oh, this is what I think. Or give me a day to look at the business model. If it's good, we can go into it. If it's not, we go away. Okay, guys. Yeah. All right. Besides that, there is of course, you can see my list here. Emotions is the problem. I talked about impatience. A lot of people don't think with time perspective. They just want it now, and it's a problem. A lot of people come into the market with greed. It's a problem. All right. Some people, when you start to trade, you're going to meet different types of emotions, especially greed, fear. All these emotions will affect you. Fear of missing out. Okay, you feel that the market is rising. It's rising, it's rising, it's rising. Let me just enter. Okay, and then what happens? You get burned. All right, so all these emotions affect us. What about improper diversification? It's wrong too. You buy S&P 500, you buy BTC, you buy Ripple, you buy Ethereum, you buy Cardano, you buy all of them. You're not concentrating your investment. Okay, you don't need to invest in everything you see. Warren Buffett says diversification is for idiots. Okay, so when you are diversifying, you do it with intelligence. Split your whatever you want to invest into percentages, and then tell yourself, okay, I want to put this percent here, this percent here, this percent here. Okay, unrealistic expectation is a problem. Some of you here came with the mindset that you are coming to make your $100 now become $1 million. It doesn't work that way. It's possible if you're a gambler. You can learn everything you need to learn and start to gamble, but I bet you in 5 years' time, you will show up with nothing, because most gamblers show up with nothing after many years. Traders are not gamblers. Traders make money over time. All right, some of you don't have capitals to trade. Okay, City Forex gives capital. We give as much as $10,000 to people who are competent. This money does not belong to us. It's people's money. So we can't just give it to you. You have to prove yourself worthy of placing a trade and generating a certain amount every month before we can now say, okay, take this amount. And then when we give you, we have built algorithms to protect that $10,000. So if you go away from your trading plan or what you have designed to trade, it trips off. Okay, so that's what we do, and that's the best we can do. All right, so look for capital. If you don't have, you can't be using a $10 account to look for millions of dollars. It doesn't work that way, guys. You use money to make money. Okay, I am trading about $1 million for a bank in UK. You can trade at least $10,000 for that bank. You can trade $100,000 for that bank. And then you make 70% of the profit you make for them at the end of each month. Okay, so what I'm saying is, don't worry about capital. There is money. There is money to be traded. Don't worry about it. Focus on getting the skill. Tell yourself, I want to be a trader for 10 years, 20 years. Okay, you can't lack patience and then come to this market. You can't. One of the greatest traders said that the money is made in the sitting. If you want to make money, sit on your hands. Sit on your hands because it's easy to trade. All you need is a click of a mouse. I'm going to show you tomorrow. We're going to play trades tomorrow. And I'm going to show you in the course of the workshop a sweet strategy that you can use to generate income. You make at least 20% in a month. Okay, I will give it to you during the workshop. And then we will start practicing with it. All right, and then you go and then keep on trading with it. Of course, we're all going to be in the same group. There's a group where we meet. Then we'll stay together there. And then we keep on trading there. Right? Now, after 1 month, we're going to see what you have done. Okay, of course, by looking at your trading history. All right, so what I'm trying to say is we're going to, workshop means practical. So I'm not going to be doing too much of this, what you're seeing now. It's going to be maybe in the first day, I will just touch some theories so that you understand some of the terminologies and some of the things you'll be seeing. We're going to be going, I don't have time. So I'll just go straight to the point. We're paying for that hall tomorrow because the mall is not accessible to the public because it was vandalized. All right. So we're paying for a hall tomorrow where we can teach you because a lot of you need to come online, come physically also, you know, to meet us. So we have improvised. The venue, I believe, has been posted. Okay, so is number 7 Razak Balogun off Adeniro Ogusoya, Surulere. If you make your way to ShopRite, you can walk down to that place. All right, so they are very close. All right, so for those of you who are going to be driving, when you're coming from Shita, you can't come in from that route. So you go down to Bode Thomas and turn, and then you go back as if you're going to Shita. Then you take the first turn by your, the last turn by your right, Razak Balogun. Okay, so number 7 Razak Balogun, that's where we're having, is a meeting room. So that's where we're staying tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday for the workshop. It's starting by 11 a.m. Okay. All right. So then also our beliefs, guys. Our beliefs play a smart one on us. All right. I'm going to show you a few things in the next slide. Okay. And then inadequate education. You don't think that you can just learn how to buy and sell and then learn few things and then you have now gone away. You have started maybe collecting money from people and then giving them assurance that you are now a trader, you can trade. You're going to put yourself in a big mess. Okay, so hold on, learn very well, perfect it, learn, take out 3 months, take out 6 months, take out 2 months, learn, keep on learning, keep on trading until you have identified your edge. That even if you just wake up from sleep and you open any market and you see it, you know that yes, this is what you need to see to buy. That's all I'll be teaching you. What do you need to see to make a trading decision? Okay, so you have to learn everything and master it. The game is to execute your trading strategy or trading plan perfectly. every single time. That's what this whole thing is about. If you have identified an edge, execute it correctly. Okay? So yeah, and then I was talking about our beliefs, guys. Sometimes our beliefs is a problem too. Okay? Many of us are Christians, and then they are not comfortable with doing this trading because they are wondering how we can make so much money within a short time. Okay? So this is the Bible telling you guys that, this is the Bible telling you in plain English. This is from Good News Translation. It says, invest your money in what? Foreign trade. Okay, so those of you who you have beliefs that don't go in line with what we're doing here. Here is the Bible telling you in simple English language, foreign trade. Forex means foreign exchange. So that's what it is here, foreign trade. So the Bible says, invest your money where? In foreign trade. And it says what? And one of these days, what will happen? You make a profit. You make a profit. Joseph is the first forex trader. The Egyptians went all the way down there. You know, did I say Egyptians? The Israelites. Hunger drove them to Egypt. Okay, they went there, and then Joseph was so good as a forex trader. They appointed him head. He was in charge of flipping the materials. So you come with whatever you have, and then he flips it. That's what they were doing. So he was a forex trader. Some translations will say, cast your bread in water. So money can be bread. All right. They put your investment in several places, many places, even because you never know what kind of bad luck you are going to have in this world. Nobody knew that coronavirus was going to come. City Forex kept on paying people 15, 20% every month throughout the pandemic. People who lost their job, some of them called me, they were crying, they were thanking me for generating that ROI for them throughout that period. We sustained so many families. Okay, so this thing is not a joke. Forex does not depend on the economy of any single state or country. Okay, it's global, is worldwide, is the largest. You put your money in it. If they tell you that 6 trillion is revolving around, why don't you go and take something? Go and take $10. Go and take something for yourself every month. It's there for the taking. All you need to do is do the right thing. All right, this is the former governor of CBA. He after being governor, he went and became emir of Kano, and then that's Lamido Sanusi. He says that I can sit in my garden and make billions through forex without sweat. You think he doesn't know what he's saying? He makes billions of naira from his backyard in his garden without sweat. From where? Forex. From Forex. If I'm telling you all I have is accredited to Forex, I'm not joking. There's a lot of money to be taken. There's a lot of money to be taken, guys. Okay, so yeah, this is me. I had this meeting with Vanguard, and then it was published. Again, with AIT, of course, it was published. And then here, this is the loot. Because some of you will always say, Pip Sojourn, why don't you just keep this money to yourself? And don't tell them, don't teach people, don't introduce people. It doesn't work that way. You remember the 4 lepers? The 4 lepers approached the Syrian camp. They stayed where they were hiding. And then they said, if we continue to stay here, hunger is going to kill us. So if we stay here, we'll just know that, okay, maybe it will take some time for us to die, but we'll still die. The only hope we have is to enter that Syrian camp. When we get there, is either they will make us slaves, or they will kill us, or they will accept us and give us food. Now, what happened? Scripture says that when they approached the camp, those people fled. And then what happened? There was loot. There was so much to take from the camp. Gold, silver, everything was there because they ran away when they had the footsteps. And these 4 lepers started gathering for themselves, their children, their children's children, their generation to come. They were hiding them in the rocks. The Bible says they kept on hiding these things until there was no space to keep it again. They went back to inform the city that there is loot in the camp. Come and take. That's what we're doing. That's literally what I'm doing. Okay, I can just decide, okay, I will sit down in my house and then do my trade and not talk to anybody. I know a lot of people who do that. Okay, but I have a natural gift to teach people. Okay, and you cannot give what you don't have. That's why I'm here. So I have looted, and I'm showing you that there is a $6.6 trillion that is available to every Nigerian. That's what I told AIT. AIT asked me, do you really think that these guys can make money from this thing? I said, yes. A lot of money can be made. A lot of money can be made. Why are people not doing it? Obviously, because they are looking for a way to make quick money. That's the only thing I see. Nigerians don't want to learn anything. Nigerians are looking for where they can just go in and then looking for somebody to just, tell them something and, deceive them, and then they just move. Take your time to learn, guys. Take your time to learn. The reward is enormous. I cannot even mention all the rewards. There's a lot to get from the market. So why are you in a hurry? If you go into your university or you try to get any degree, you're going to spend 4 years minimum. A lot of us have spent more than 4 years. And then what happens after the 4 years? Is it guaranteed that you're going to make $100 in a month? No. It's not guaranteed. Some people go the extra mile, they go for masters, they go for PhD, before they can make at least 100K in a month. Go and check it. There are lots of graduates who are driving keke and bike and doing all of these things. So why do you come to the Forex market and then you are hoping that you are going to do something overnight and then it will fetch you money? No, I'm not even asking you to stay for 4 years. I'm saying take 3 months, take 6 months. Learn it, understand it very well. If you're impatient, look for someone who knows it and then let the person manage it for you while you are learning. Don't come here to gamble. You will lose your money. The market is designed to create confusion. So you can never outsmart it. You can never know where it's going at every point in time. I'm one of the best traders you will come across. And I'm telling you, nobody knows where the market is going. Nobody. The only thing we do is we have a strategy that tells us that whenever this thing appears, the market goes up. And then what we do is we are not sure if it's going to go up now or is in the next one that it will go up. So what we do is we risk just 2% to know if it's going to happen for us favorably here now or not. But what do some people do? They put in $100, which is the entire money in the trading account, to find out if it's going to go up or not. And then they lose the money. It's simple. All right. Yeah, of course there are ways to generate funds. I mentioned these things. Okay, City Forex will give you money if you know what you are doing. Okay, and then there are people we call profit. I talked about these guys. All right, these guys can give you as much as $1 million. All right, Blue FX will give you money immediately to trade with, but there's a clause here. All right, and then what about your track record? Keep a track record. Once you start trading from your demo account, start keeping your track record. Once you move to your live account, start keeping your track record. Okay, it's your track record that will pave way for you. You can take a track record and walk into a bank and then present it to the manager and tell them that you can make 10% in a month and then you have a job. Okay, so we're not joking here, guys. We're not joking here. What we're saying is something that is achievable. Yeah, there are very safe ways of investing. Okay, because that's also what we're supposed to cover here. All right, I've talked about these things, so I'm not going to waste time on this slide anymore. You can buy stocks. You can do a tripartite system. This is done by City Forex. Okay, what we do is we create an account for you. That's what makes it tripartite. Okay, tripartite means 3. All right, what we do here is the investor, of course, the person who brings the money, and then the manager, the person who manages the money, and then of course the broker. Okay, so when you try to invest, let's say you invest 50,000 with City Forex. What we do is we put this 50,000 in the brokerage account, and then we start to manage it. This is a mini brokerage account under our account. So when we trade for you, we generate the ROI, and then we pass on 15% for you every month. That's what we do. Okay, so it's not okay for you to just give your friend or your brother or your sister money and then tell them to do the trading for you. It's wrong. The broker here stands as, you know, the security man here. All right, he's the person who unites these two guys, the manager and the investor. Is the broker that forms as the security, because the security of your capital is important. And then the broker is not going to allow you manage anybody's money if you are not worthy of managing the money. Okay, so those are some of the things that, some of the ways you can invest. There are lots of ways. If you want to make investments, there is the Nigerian Stock Exchange, but they are crazy. Nigeria is dilapidated, and so is their NSE. NSE is messed up. Okay, Jumia was recently listed. Not AIT. Airtel was also listed on New York Stock Exchange. If you have a way of buying stocks over there, you better do that. Okay, I wouldn't buy with NSE. You can buy MTN with NSE though, if you want, but I don't do that. Okay, everything I do is with a broker and it's online. Okay, yeah, AIT was the one that asked me, can Forex actually generate consistent income? It can. It can. It will continue to generate consistent income. Why do many people not make money? They say 90-something persons don't make money. It's obvious. I've showed you all the reasons. A lot of people don't have patience. A lot of people come into the market thinking that they can multiply their money. That is why they are losing, and that's why they remain losers. Okay, so don't come to me telling me that you cannot make consistent income in Forex market. I will show you my track record. Okay, this is what we do in City Forex. We fund people who are good. We teach people how to trade the way we do it and the way it should be done. Okay, and then we have investment packages. All of this information you can get in details if you contact us after now. So I'm not going to waste time on that. Yeah, this is the problem again. Okay, we teach people how to trade. All right, teach people how to trade. If you want to find more information, check the brochure. There's a brochure on about City Forex. Is in a PDF format. You can download it to read more about the company. And then if you have any question, you can contact us. Right, we're always there. All right, so you can contact us if you have any question. All right, and then the problem I was going to talk about is, you know how you come into this market and then you try to take away the L, and then you want to earn. Okay, that's what a lot of people do, right? They remove the L, they delete it, and try to earn. Okay, but you can't. I'm saying it that you can't. You better listen. If I've been in the market for almost a decade and I tell you that you cannot earn except you have learned, if I were you, I will listen. Okay. All right, guys, we're approaching the end of the presentation. Yeah, this is the Forex community. I want you to be on the Telegram channel. It's good. Okay, because you get first-hand information on that channel. All right, so stay on the channel. There's another channel that we have. Okay, that one is for people who are traders, people who are looking at the chart and sharing ideas. And then we have another place where we have resources. We have materials that are worth thousands of dollars. Everybody who is in that group paid at least $100 to join. Okay, so if you try to buy all those materials, you're going to spend thousands of dollars. In fact, the materials there are worth over $20,000. Okay, I'm not exaggerating. I bought them myself. And I have receipts. Some of them are trading courses, complete trading courses. Some of them are books. Some of them are seminars that you pay as much as $4,000 to attend. Okay, they are all in that Telegram group. The group is not made public. You have to pay to get in. All right, and then what I did on Tuesday when the guys, they came to the office, those that came in before the protest and all those things became terrible, we allow them to pay a stipend to join the group for the sanity of those that have paid this much to be there. Okay, so you can't get into this group if you don't pay for it. All right. So I'm just telling you. Okay, I'm not asking you to join, but those of you who would like to join, you have to make payment for this to get into that group. Forex market, yeah, okay, so this is what Forex is. This is everybody who is involved in Forex trading. The banks, they do it a lot. Central banks, they do it. The government, Nigerian government is crazy. They don't do it. I don't think they do it. They are crazy. They don't even know what cryptocurrency is. China is about to win world power because they are heavy on crypto. They are heavy on crypto. When crypto appreciates, their country is worth more. Talking about China. Americans do it a lot, but not with the government. As individuals, a lot of them have massive portfolios. Of course, traders are in the Forex market as well. Of course, investment funds, they are there in the Forex market. We put our own in the Forex market also. Corporation, financial institutions, all of them stay in the Forex market to make money. That's why that thing is really large. This is what a Forex chart looks like. You're going to see all of this tomorrow. I'm not going to waste time on this slide. You're going to see all of this tomorrow. This is the price. The price. This is price against time. So this is telling you that around on the 15th of this month, or whatever it is on that chart, this is 15th of the month. This was the price. So this is the price. Okay, by 15th of the month, that was the price. Okay, yesterday, this was the price. Okay, so if you had made an investment here, you entered here, and then the market has come now to this place. When you open your brokerage account, you will see profit in it. This thing is simple. Okay, this appreciation will lead to profit. Of course, if you are buying, can it go down? Yes, it can. It can. The market can go down. It can. Okay, so you have to learn how to spot opportunities, know when to buy, and all of that. Okay. Yeah, this is exactly what I was talking about. Now, this is a simple strategy. This is an area of resistance. What do traders do? They see that the market has reversed from here before. Now, since the market has reversed from this area, what they do is, once the market comes back to that place, many of them will expect the market to fall down. So what they do, when the market comes here, they start to sell. This is an area of resistance, or support rather. Once the market comes back to that area, what do? They buy. And then what happens? This is entry. Call it a long entry. They bought here and then they sold here. They made money. The market moves from here to here, you make money. That's what we're doing in the market. Okay, so it just, once it's appreciating, you buy. And then you sell when it goes up. The problem some people have is that they think it will continue to go up forever. That's greed. It's another issue in the market. That's why emotion is very important. Managing your emotion is key. It's key. It's another strategy. You can see the market is in a channel. It's in a channel. Okay. Now what happens? Immediately the channel breaks. Market starts to go down. So you can sell from this point. When the market comes down, you take out your profits. You make money. It's a simple thing, guy. Trading is simple. All you need to do is to click your phone, buy or sell. The only difficult thing is, will you take your profit when your strategy says it's time to take profits? Or will you continue to assume that maybe this time it's going to go further and then you make more money? That's where the issue is. That's where the issue is. You know, discipline. All right, guys. So I think if this is not this last slide, should be the second to the last slide. These are the things that are important for you as a trader. Okay, this is important for you. All right, do not panic. Do not open orders without calculation. I'm going to show you how to use that calculator tomorrow during the workshop. Physically, I'll come with. We have some of the phones in the office. I'm going to be showing you, passing it around so that you can use it. All right. So if you have an Android phone, smartphone, come with it. Okay, come with internet access as well, because we're not operating from the office. We might not have enough internet access. Okay, so come with your internet, come with your phone, install those apps I talked about. This video will be on YouTube. Go back to YouTube and watch it if you have to. And then I'm going to teach you how to use those apps. Okay, I'll show you. That's why it's a workshop. I'll show you. All right. And then secondly here, of course, it's impossible for you to know anything for sure. Okay, you cannot know. Uncertainty is what we operate on. And that's what makes professionals different from amateurs. Amateurs want to be right. When they pay for a course, they now have something to defend. They want to be right at every point in time. Amateurs feel that Peace Surgeon cannot teach me now, and I will not know that the market is going to go up. That's the problem. Okay? No, the apps, these apps I've just showed you, they cannot be downloaded on your system. When you come to the workshop, I'm going to give you some of the softwares I've programmed that you can use to replicate almost all those softwares that I listed there. So I'm going to send them to you during the workshop. And then those of you who cannot make it to the workshop, we're going to paste them on the Telegram channel, okay, so that you can pick them up. All right. Okay, so you don't know anything for sure. You do not know anything for sure. I don't know anything for sure. That is the problem. When you come here, don't think that you now know how to trade. You can never be wrong. That is the issue. You will always be wrong. So what do? You know that you have tilted this coin in your favor, so that when you toss it, you added some weight to this coin one side, so that side will be coming out in your favor. But you cannot tell on which particular trade the coin will come out heads in your favor. So what do? You manage your risks to find out the ones that will come in your favor. And then ultimately you make money. I'm going to show you the workshop with a simple calculation. You will make money ultimately. All you just need to do is continue to manage your risks on each trade. Ultimately, after a collection of sample trades, you are going to see that you have made money. 20%, 15%, 30%, 12%, 7%, but you will make money. Okay, so you don't know anything for sure. Don't let anybody deceive you. Nobody knows anything for sure. There are months when I struggle to make 22%. You can't know anything for sure. All right, guys. So you've got to take note of this, please. It's very important. I can't emphasize this enough. It's very important. We operate in probabilities. You see, the danger of learning more and more is that it's just like when a lawyer finishes their BS, what's the degree there? What is it called? LLB, yeah. When they give them LLB, they go and then they try to advance. Some of them will go further and then specialize, and then they become SAN and all these things. Now, the further they go, the worse it gets for them. Now they have something to protect. They can't lose any case. They feel they must win every case. Same thing with the doctor. The doctor goes into the OR. He feels he has learned too much. He cannot kill any patient anymore. That's a problem. So it's a problem when you continue to learn. As you continue to learn, you have to face this issue of perfection. You feel that now you have something to protect. You have paid for a course. You cannot be wrong. No, you will still be wrong. But you will make money ultimately if you continue to execute your trading system and trading plan correctly. You need a plan. That's what it means. You need a plan. You can't operate here without a plan. Show me if you go to the bank to ask for money, they're going to ask for a business model, your business plan. You cannot invest hard-earned money into this market without having a plan for generating income. Are you crazy? You need a plan, guys. This is the only place where we come and then we rely on luck. You need a clear-cut plan. Written on paper, 1 paragraph, 2 paragraphs, 1 sheet of paper. You need a plan. The market continues to move. It does not know whether you are making money or you are losing money. The only thing you do is, as you are looking at the market, you are following your own plan. You go in there, you take your own percentage and go away. Don't try to be too smart. Don't try to think that you know everything and you can generate all the money that the market provides. No, you will lose the money. I'm telling you, you will lose it. Go ahead and try. Of course, you have to be patient. Nobody makes money here without patience. Okay, you have to be patient. Even as a Forex trader, you have to be patient. If you place a trade in the morning, you have to be patient enough to wait for that trade to materialize itself within few hours. Okay, so patience is important. You have to discipline yourself. Don't think that, maybe this time, this thing that doesn't usually work might work. Let me see it and let me watch it and see if it will work. Let me put my money and see if it will work. No. No. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's 11 a.m. tomorrow. It's 11 a.m. tomorrow. All right. So it will be streamed live, and then those who will come down can come down. All right. I will appreciate to see you at the place because you make it more interactive for me. Okay. And then Forex is a neutral market. That I always say this. Forex is a very, very neutral market. Forex is a place where I can make 1 million today and someone else is losing 1 million. All right. So it's neutral. The market is not hunting anybody. The market is not after your money. The market is not coming after you. The people who are losing because they are the source of their own destruction. All right. So if you follow what you feel you have examined that works, you continue to follow it, you will generate a specific income and you will make money for the long term. All right. So that's all I have to share with you today. Okay. The next slide is having all the contact information again for those who didn't capture it the first time. All right, so you pick up all those information. If you want to talk to us privately, of course, you can. That's why I'm sharing all those information with you. Okay, so again, I am Pip Sojourn. I'm going to allow you to talk now, those of you who want to talk, while I allow this screen to stay there for those who want to pick up the contact. I am going to unmute everybody now, so that if you have questions, you can ask. Okay, so yeah, you can unmute yourself and talk if you have something to say. If you want to type, you can also type. I'm going to wait for some time. If I don't get any response, it's either you're not hearing me, which would not be nice, or there is no question from anybody. Okay, it's a pleasure. Thank you too. You're welcome. Okay, yeah, okay, if you raise your hand, I can. All right, so Victor, you can talk if you want to talk. All right, so yeah, you can raise your hand if you want to talk. Oh, yes. I can't wait to see you tomorrow. Thank you too. Yeah, if you're working and you want to be part of the workshop, it's okay. All you just need to do is open your phone by 11 o'clock, go to the Telegram group. You'll find the link to the live Zoom class. So if your boss allows you, or if you are your own boss, you can follow us with the class. Okay? You can follow it live. If you have a question, even from your house, we can open up the microphone for you to talk. Yes, it's free, of course. It's free. I mean, everything you are getting from City Forex is free. From now to the end of the year, it's free. Okay, we're doing all of this to create awareness. All right, so we are hoping that you will tell your loved ones, your friends, about all these opportunities that you are getting. Okay. Yes, thank you so much, Okoro. Yes, John Adams, thank you. The duration of the training. I don't know. You have to ask this question again. If you're talking about the workshop is going to last for 3 hours for 3 days. Okay, so we're meeting tomorrow, tomorrow, Thursday to Saturday, 11 a.m. every day. Okay, you can pay 5,000 naira to join the group, and then it's only open from now till Friday. Anybody who doesn't pay between now and Friday will not be able to pay 5,000 naira to join that group. The one I told you, they paid $100. So you can contact us to get the account details for that. So once you make the payment, you show your proof of payment, and then you will be given a special link. Okay, the link will now take you into the group. All right, immediately we give you that link, we revoke the link so someone else can use it. The benefit of the group is that you have all the resources you need to become a professional trader. Okay, John Adams, you're already an investor. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. ROI started dropping today, so I'm sure you are happy. No, don't come with any money tomorrow. Don't come with any money. I'm not sure we're going to be able to get a place to get food, but if we can get food, I'm going to take care of your lunch. Okay, I'm going to take care of your lunch. But I don't know, if not, eat very well. You can come with your lunch in your bag. Please, Taylor Emmanuel, you're raising your hand. I'm going to allow you to speak now. All right, you can talk now. You can talk.
Okay, I want to really thank you for this opportunity. Okay, it's really an eye opener. Okay, I've been really looking for this opportunity to seize, so I could actually learn more. Indeed, it's not magic because I've been trading with other platform. It's realistic and it's good. But I want to ask, okay, once you invest, okay, like you invest, for example, you invest 400,000 naira. Is it possible you'd invest and still leave your ROI as a turnover on your investment?
Okay,
Like,
yeah. If you want that option, it compounds. It compounds. You can select it when you are filling our online form or when you come to the office to fill the investment form. That's the account opening form. You can now tell us that, okay, I want my account to accumulate for 3 months or 6 months or 1 year or 5 years. So you tell us how long. And then this thing now is now a contract. What it means is that you cannot you can't make your withdrawal anymore unless this period elapses. So it helps to discipline you. And I mean, it's the same way the person trading cannot say, I don't want to trade for you anymore. That's the same way you cannot say, I want to receive my capital. Okay, so you continue to see your capital in your trading account, and then it continues to appreciate, but you can't close it. So if you keep it for 3 months, you can't come after 1 month and close it. All right, so it helps you also to be disciplined. Right, so it's very possible. So you can receive 15%, it stays there. The next month, the 15% you are getting is not 15% of 100,000. You're getting 15% of 115,000. So it continues to accumulate like that.
okay, and secondly, again, I want to ask, okay, for those of us working, because physically I would really like to be there. Is it that because you said the training, the workshop will be running from tomorrow down to Saturday? Is that on Saturday? Would it be a recap of what was done on Thursday?
Recap. Okay, the thing is, the class is progressive. Okay, so there's no, it's not going to be easy for me to go over everything. I can now say, okay, we have done this, we have done this, we have done that. It's just going to be like that. But this is practical. So if we are doing practical, there's no way I'm going to now be doing practical with something that we have already practiced in the previous day. We're supposed to be making progress. Okay, so by the last day, we're already implementing strategy. Unfortunately, last day is now going to be a Saturday, so we can only buy Mondays to Friday. So I'm going to finish majority of the work by Friday, so that when we come on Saturday, we are just cementing things.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, no problem. I'll try to be on PD on Friday by all means.
All right, that's okay. And then the days when you cannot attend, you can follow up. You can still follow with the what's it called, the app. So if you want to participate, you can still participate fully with the app.
Okay, but it will be live on Zoom by 11 a.m. tomorrow,
yeah,
right?
Sure.
Okay, so I know how to kind of maybe take my lunch then.
Yeah, that would be a smart
morning.
move. Yes.
Yeah, so I can go to the training room and actually take my break.
Yeah, that's fine. That's a good plan.
Okay, no problem. Thank you.
All right. Okay. Any other person asking question? If you want to ask a question, you can raise your hand. And then once you are finished talking, just put off your microphone, okay? So that, okay, now someone else is raising their hand. Those of you who, I know you're not familiar with the Zoom app, but instead of the name of your phone, I would prefer to have your name so that I can call your name. The person raising their hand now is Infinix Note 7. So I'm going to take Infinix Note 7.
Hello, sir.
Yes, please go ahead.
Yeah, thank you so very much, sir, for this lecture. I must say I'm really, really enlightened, and may God bless you and enrich you with more wisdom.
Amen.
So actually, my own issue is that I'm based in Abuja, and I just feel like I'm missing out because I would always really love to be in person, but and I
that group, only a group where can get resources to train yourself better.
I don't know what happened to the microphone, but I think there was a slight glitch that made it to, I think it knocked me off. So I'm sorry about that. Somebody was talking before it happened. So if you still want to talk, if you still want to share whatever you had to say, you can ask. But it doesn't stop here. We can continue in the group. Okay, so I'm going to sit in the group with you guys for the next 1 hour or so. So if you have any question, you can drop it with the group. I'll be there. Other people will be there to assist me. Okay, so those of you who have questions, drop it on the group. You can do a voice recording. You can, anything at all. So I will be responding on that group as well. Okay. So I will end the meeting now. I am grateful to all of you, and it's my prayer that God will continue to bless us, guide us, enrich us, and give us all the good desires of our heart. This we ask through Christ our Lord. Amen.